Starburns Avenue.
My name is Bob the Drag Queen.
And I'm Monét Exchange.
And this is Sibling Rivalry. This week, we discuss Bob's Twitter troubles.
We discuss villains we're attracted to.
And we find out what made Bob say this.
Like, you fucking gutter butt, nasty, fucking trash ass grandpa. Take your goddamn granddaughter to the fucking house. And we find out what made Monet say this.
You just put the lights off and no kissing. I mean, the body's right.
Monica.
Hello, Roberta Elaine, Le Drag Queen.
Macaroni X Cheese is in the house.
Oh my God.
We are back in full effect with Sibling Rivalry, popping and slopping. Okay, first of all, can I tell you what this whole thing feels like, honestly? Like, all this, like, Corona stuff kind of feels like Thanos fucking snapped his fingers and it's happening.
But Thanos was instant, though. It was like, boom, and it happened right then and there. Is Thanos feeling his fantasy?
When Thanos snaps in real life, it just kind of...
Go ahead, I'm listening.
Maybe Thanos got more creative.
I guess.
Maybe Thanos got more creative, you know what I mean?
I mean, of all the villains I have seen, and I love superhero movies, I love all those, I guess every movie, no matter if it's superhero or not, has villains. I never thought about that. Oh my God, it's my life moment.
You have to have a bad... Monet, you have to have a bad guy in a movie, otherwise it's just people walking around being like, hey girl. Like, every film needs a protagonist, obviously.
No, I just saw Second Act with Jennifer Lopez, and there was no bad guy per se.
What is Second Act?
Oh my God. It is one of those, like, Jennifer Lopez made-for-TV movies. It's about her. She's, like, heading, like, a fucking, like, key food. She's like the owner of, like, a Publix. Not an owner. She's, like, the general manager of a Publix. And she's trying to get, like, up in the company, and, like, obviously they like overshoot her for the job, so she doesn't get it. So then someone else gets it and it gets her mad, and her friend makes her like a fake LinkedIn profile, and she gets like this like high profile job, and then she has to like prove herself at this job. It's like one of those kind of movies.
Are you saying that this movie wasn't terribly successful?
I don't think it was ever in theaters. I think it was like a made for TV kind of movie. So I don't know even how you even measure
I
those.
mean, High School Musical wasn't in theaters.
It wasn't?
Yeah, the first High School Musical was made for TV.
No, it was a Disney, but that's different. The Disney original movies are so different. Those are so different.
Oh, listen, I didn't grow up with Disney, but
I was a Disney kid. The 13th year.
I just stepped on a soft spot, man.
Smart House. There are so many great movies. The Luck of the Irish. So don't do that to Disney. So please.
This is all good. Listen, I was a Cartoon Network kid. Cartoon Network kids had integrity.
Oh,
y'all
God.
Disney kids was believing anything. You Raven. Oh, this little bitch with a fucking psychic move. Growing up. By the way, halfway through That's So Raven, they didn't even go like they wouldn't even do this like once every 3 episodes. A little psychic moment.
No, it happened every episode.
Yeah, like once or twice, but in the beginning it was like, she's psychic, and then by the end it was like, oh yeah, by the way, she's psychic, but that has nothing to do with the rest of this fucking TV show. They were like, wow, this was not sustainable.
Yeah, so I guess every movie has a villain. Which one were we talking about? Oh, Thanos.
I was talking about, Thanos.
I think Thanos. I mean, here's the thing: there are a lot of people in this world, and Thanos' whole thing was we need to have the population, but here's the thing: he was about having the population, but he also wanted to he was known for eating planets, like destroying planets. It was like he wanted to kill half the people, but also destroy the planet. It's like, if you already killed half the people, what the fuck you want to kill the rest of the planet for?
I don't think he wanted to destroy this planet. I think he was trying to save it. I think he would destroy planets that were beyond salvage or planets that were hurting other planets. But he came to Earth and he thought to himself, this is not beyond salvage. I would like to kill half the people so that this world can finally sustain itself, because at the rate we're going, to be honest, he wasn't fully off kilter. He was like, overpopulation is a problem. In some countries, you're not allowed to have more than 2 children, and he was just trying to get rid of the ones who are already here. He was trying to get a 57 trimester abortion.
But it's like, bitch, stay in your own galaxy. Why you coming over here? We'll figure it out. No, ain't nobody asked you to come in our galaxy and try to fucking fix our problems. You're not the boss of us.
Through philanthropy, he was was doing it out of the kindness of his heart.
Who cares? But okay, imagine Thanos coming here now, snapping his finger, and I'm gone. What would you do?
The question is, were you a detriment to the world?
I don't know. I'm not a fucking detriment to the world. I'm a fucking what's the opposite of detriment? I'm a fucking triment. Okay.
So I mean, I feel like if you're not interested in lowering your carbon footprint, maybe what if he snapped his fingers and only the people with the largest carbon footprints were gone?
Gag. But how would you quantify that? That's impossible to quantify in terms of.
No,
like,
I mean, if he has magic, he can figure it out. Okay, first of all, you wear glitter, you wear sequins, you drive a car.
I don't
you be on
drive a car. I
planes.
don't have a car anymore. That's false. That's not true.
But all those years when you were driving a car, that your SUV, your SUV that used to be loud as hell.
My shit was fucked up. It was fucked up.
That was not passing nobody's emissions test.
I mean,
with your little coexist sticker on the back.
But look at someone like
you would not have made it.
Look at someone like Elon Musk. People think that Elon Musk is a real life supervillain because he's on some like. Yeah, he's like he has a good carbon footprint, whatever. But it seems like he is up to something strange, and he's trying to take over the world. Elon Musk is a scary person.
That's what I told you. That I don't. Okay, after watching the Venom movie, which is not good, by the way.
But yeah,
which is weird because Venom is a bad guy, but they made a movie about him and he ended up being the good guy. Anyway, that's not the point. So
no,
Bob.
Venom is a complex character. Venom is never like a bad guy. He's just clouded. Venom is not an evil character. He just goes about.
He's chaotic neutral. He's chaotic neutral.
Right.
So sometimes he does bad stuff. Sometimes he does things that aren't so bad.
Right.
And in this movie, he was doing things that weren't so bad.
Right.
But he has been a bad guy at times.
Right.
Whereas like Spider-Man is never a bad guy.
To be fair,
Spider-Man
you've been a bad guy sometimes too. No one is all good. No one is all bad, Mom.
Okay, Billie Eilish, we get it.
Shut the
So in the I'm the.
Do you know that she?
All right.
Do you know that in Australia, where she got like that like pulsing sound in her music, she's like mimicking the sounds that Australian walking sounds make. They go like tuk, 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 tuk. And that's where she got.
Is she Australian?
I don't know if that is true, but that's where that's from.
I mean, I don't know a lot about Miss Eilish, but I did not think she was Australian, but bitch, I don't be knowing these folks. I mean, to be honest, I didn't know much about Billie Eilish until she was like on
the Grammys, winning everything.
Grammys. And I was like, oh, who the hell is this? Oh, she's the bad guy at work.
But Elon Musk has he sounds like he's a real life supervillain. Like he's on some like James Bond villain shit.
Yeah, people like trying to build shit and go to the moon and like build indestructible cars and like self-driving cars, and then he's like, then he fucking around with Azalea Banks in his house randomly. Like,
wait, Azalea Banks was in his house?
You don't remember the whole thing about Azalea Banks being in Elon Musk's home?
No,
it was
the
whole
weirdest
thing.
shit.
Azalea Banks was alone in Elon Musk's home for whatever the fuck reason, like just existing. But she was by herself, and then she started like filming all these like videos in his house by herself.
That is fucking weird.
But there's a small chance that it might have been Jeff Bezos. I do get them mixed up a little bit sometimes.
Whoa, I never heard of that.
Azalea Banks, Elon Musk, and also his name is he sounds like a fucking villain. I mean, like Elon. Can you imagine some superhero like in an abandoned warehouse full of robots yelling, "Elon, show yourself!" And then Elon Musk comes out in a fucking indestructible robot throwing the fucking superhero around.
Well, to be fair, Bob, he is from South Africa, and that is a common name in South Africa.
Elon.
I don't know if that's true, but I want to think so.
Show yourself. And why are you trying to go to the moon? Why are you trying to go to the moon? What the fuck business do you have on the moon?
Because Earth is going to shit.
Yeah, but then leave it to me. I don't trust Elon Musk on the moon.
He's worth $36.6 billion.
Oh, so now he's trustworthy because he's rich? Bitch, you crazy.
No, I'm not saying. I'm about to say the more money you have, the least trustworthy you are, is what I'm about to say.
Yeah, I'm about to say. That motherfucker is about as... I trust him as far as I can throw him, and I have not been working on my upper body strength lately, Mom. All right, let's take a little break. We will be right back after this break. Monet, what can you get for like $10 a month? Like like Spotify,
Netflix,
maybe 10 bags of chips,
Hulu,
2 coffees,
a bacon, egg, and cheese with some chips.
or you can get a premium Patreon subscription to Sibling Rivalry on Patreon.
Yes, you can be a sibling for $10, and for $5,
You can be a cousin. And for $1, you can be a stranger.
yeah, we don't know you, but we like you.
So please, if you want to help us make more great content like this, go to siblingrivalrypodcast.com/support.
Another villain is the Joker. Now, the Joker is complex because the Joker, he kind of he has mental situations going on, but he was also ridiculed and he was like beat up a lot. So it's like people made him evil.
Okay, no. The Joker is evil. Because people also beat up Batman. And he didn't turn evil. But then again, maybe Batman is fucking evil. That's the thing. What decides if you're the bad guy or if you're the good guy? Is it whether or not the camera's pointed at you? If it's the Batman movie, he's the good guy. If it's the Joker's movie, and Maleficent isn't the bad guy in her movies. In the Maleficent movies, like, we get it. You didn't get invited to the party. I mean, first of all, Maleficent is the most ridiculous villain of all time.
What?
This was all over not getting invited to a baby's birthday party.
That is not what it is, Bob. That's not what it is. That's not. Are you crazy?
What was it?
She was evil because she made her, who is the current king when she's older, her and that king were friends as kids, and then she trusted him and he cut her wings off. That's what made her evil.
But it all started when she didn't get invited to the baby's birthday party.
No. She was an adult when Sleeping Beauty was born. When she was a kid, they were like hanging out in like the enchanted forest, and the kid got her wings fucking cut off.
No, I'm saying, but what happened was then later on, Sleeping Beauty was born. Little mom, Maleficent was like, oh, I didn't get invited. She shows up, fucking causes a goddamn scene at this child's birthday party, which barely seems like the appropriate time to do so.
Because she knew it was him. She was triggered. She's like, oh my God, this is this motherfucker. And because you did that, I'm going to get you.
But also, they were kids. He was a kid when he cut your wings off.
Bob, you are... So that makes it okay?
I think that there's some grace because children do crazy fucked up stuff.
Oh my God, you are a crazy... oh my God, more and more this podcast progresses, I think you might actually be a villain if you're trying to rationalize this man cutting off a child's wings.
No, wasn't he a kid too?
Yes, he was a kid too. That doesn't excuse his behavior. Bitch, if they were in America, he would be in jail.
Well, depending on if he was like 7, has anyone reached out to the king to see what he was going through and find out why he cut her wings off? Did anyone see if he was getting abused at home? Maybe he saw someone at home abusing animals and cutting their wings off, and he thought to himself, maybe this is what you do. Who checked on him? You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God! And Lord Voldemort. You don't watch Harry Potter.
I've seen 2 Harry Potter movies now.
But Voldemort is an evil person. He is an evil person through and through. He is an evil person.
Isn't he like possessed or something?
No, he's not possessed.
No, wait. Let me see if I can remember based on what I remember, okay?
Oh, God.
So Voldemort is the guy with no nose, and he's so evil his nose fell off, right?
No.
Well, then why does he have a nose?
It's just because he's a fucking... and all like the demon and the spell and how he just became that shell of a person. That's why he looks like that.
Okay, so Voldemort wanted to live forever, so he tried to get like some stone or something. What was the thing you wanted to get? The spell or something?
Well, the Sorcerer's Stone brought him... the Philosopher's Stone.
Yeah, he wanted to live forever, but then he had to like inhabit like this little like Dementor form, and then he had to live on the back of someone's head for a little while.
Oh no! You talking about the Sorcerer's Stone? He needed the Sorcerer's Stone because I think it was one of his Horcruxes. It was like one of the things like that could bring him back to life. He has 7 Horcruxes: Nagini, which is his snake, and like 6 other fucking things that were his like gateways back into like a full form, like living again. Now, don't come for us. Bob and I are not Harry Potter aficionados. We just kind of recall from our memories of Harry Potter. I know some people are like diehard fans.
I don't know a goddamn thing. I've seen 2 Harry Potter movies completely out of context. I watched the first one and I kept thinking to myself, this isn't great acting.
You said it isn't or it is?
Is not.
Well, it's also British. It's a little different.
So you're saying British people can't act?
Wow. Oh my God.
I think Dame Helen Mirren would have something to say to you about that.
Oh my God, she's so good. She's really good at playing villains that you like.
Helen Mirren? Mm-hmm. What villains did she play?
In like that movie Red, I think she played a villain in the movie Red.
I didn't see the movie. What the hell is Red about?
They're like all like assassins, and she's like I feel like she's like the evil assassin in the movie Red.
I mean, honestly, Mary, I'm that is fully over. I have no clue. Are there any movies that scared you as a kid, like scary movies that scared you as a kid that actually weren't scary movies?
Ooh,
I can tell you mine while you think of yours.
Okay.
So when I was a kid, the movie Ghost, when I say terrified me, bitch,
like Whoopi Goldberg Ghost?
Yes, and Patrick Swayze and Demi Moore.
Huh.
It's terrified.
What about
me.
it scared you?
Well, as a kid, I went to like Hellfire and Brimstone Baptist churches when I was in.
That is not the name of the church.
No. It's a type of church. Like Hellfire and Brimstone refers to like when a church is like basically preaching about going to hell all the time.
I have gone to church all my life. I have literally never heard. Like, is that like the denomination?
No, Hellfire and Brimstone is a kind of preacher or preaching or method style where everything is like, and you will burn in the fire. It's basically fear mongering in church. Instead of like teaching you about being a good person, it's about teaching you about
what not to do.
Yeah, and how if you do the bad thing, you're going to go to hell. So as a kid, I was really afraid of going to hell. Like going to hell was like, my biggest fears as a child were going to hell and getting abducted by aliens.
I don't think aliens are real, by the way. Aliens are so real. Anyway.
Oh, we saw it on Drag Race. And I was like, this is like, I'm going to either get abducted by aliens or I'm going to go to hell. And in Ghost, they weren't necessarily going to hell, but when you would die, these demons would, you'd be out of your body, like astral projected for like a few seconds. And then you're like, oh my God, I'm dead. It's not so bad. And then these shadow demons would come and drag you to what looked like hell.
Right.
And I kept thinking to myself, oh my God, I'm going to go to hell. Like I would think about every bad thing I've ever done. I'm like, I'm going to hell. I'm going to hell. I am surely going to hell.
How do you feel about hell now? Do you think you're going there still?
No, I don't think that. I think when you die, you're just kind of done. Like I feel like being dead is a lot like it was before you were alive. Like it's not dark. It's not anything. You're just done.
You just cease to exist.
Yeah, I mean, I got into a big thing, not a big thing, but like a long discussion with one of my partners, Ezra, about how I don't think people have souls.
Which I don't agree with either. I feel like people have souls.
I don't. I think that we do not have souls. I think we are we are what we are in this moment, and when you're done, you're done. So you have to make the best of what you have now instead of like trying to prepare for something next. Like work hard and do things now because you won't get a second chance to enjoy any of this stuff.
As a kid, I was scared of Pet Sematary. Like a lot of Stephen King.
Well, that's a scary movie.
I know. But that's the only thing. I was never like a scary kid. I wasn't someone who was like afraid to sleep with the lights off. I wasn't someone who was afraid. I was never that kid. I was a pretty brave kid.
So here's my question: who's your favorite Disney villain?
My favorite Disney villain would have to be, I want to say Hades. Well, not necessarily my favorite villain, but I love the story of Hercules as a kid. And when the fucking animated Hercules came out, I was obsessed with it. It was just so well done. It looked so colorful. It was so fierce. I still watch it periodically as an adult. And I just loved, I watched that movie so many times. I could like quote it from beginning to end verbatim. And so I think Hades is probably one of my favorite villains. And I loved his hair.
His little fight. You know, James Woods played Hades.
James Woods, who is that?
He's like that guy. He kind of like looks like someone that like someone's mom would be attracted to. Kind of has a wide nose.
Let me look him up. James Woods.
He's like James Woods. Two James, two Woods.
Oh yeah, I love James Woods.
Okay, my favorite villain has to be Scar. Scar was like, first of all, Scar is so gay. Like one of my favorite moments is during Be Prepared when Scar throws his hair back and brushes it back, and he's like, "So prepare for the coup of a century. Be prepared for the murkiest." I mean,
Scar is so gay. You're so right. What
just a gay old fucking homo in his room plotting the demise of his handsome nephew.
Oh my God, that's so awful.
Is tiptoeing nearer. And then the line we go, but they go, and where do we feature? He's like, just listen to teacher.
So good. So good.
Yes,
Wow. Oh my
gay.
God, Scar is so gay. You're so right. I'm kind of gagged right now.
Like, he was hanging out with the hyenas who are all like the twinks and meth heads.
Oh my God. And the lesbians, totally.
Oh, yeah. Scar was deep into the club scene, girl. Deep into the fucking wicked, dirty, alternate club scene. That fucking East Village shit. Scar was the queen of the Brooklyn Queens.
Oh, Scar. I love Scar.
And to be honest, I did not vibe with Scars. I mean, the idea of like feeling like you deserve this crown more than your nephew, I can kind of see. I don't think he was justified. I mean, he was doing too much. I mean, you want to be the king, so you kill your brother. I mean, with your own bare paws. Throw him. When I say I wept, when I say I cried, I was in the movie theater like somebody just killed my fucking mom. I was like, this is insane. And in the first fucking like 30 minutes of the movie, I'm like, Disney, I'm a child. It is 1994. I am 8 years old. Give me a break. This is too, what does Laganja say? This is too fucking much.
Oh my God, that's so real. And also Gaston is Gaston was a hot villain. Gaston was hot. Daddy vibes the house down. And Gaston was just jealous. He was so vain. He was just jealous. He was just jealous.
Yeah, he was a little too beefy and buff for me. I don't like him that beefy. That's a big man. Like a big, beefy man. You know what I mean?
He was very straighty. Jafar was another faggoty villain, which I live for.
Jafar was hot. That is someone I believe in. Oh, lanky, like old skinny-looking Middle Eastern guy. Oh yeah, for sure.
No, he looked. I don't like his. I don't really vibe with facial hair too much, and he had that really goatee-esque fantasy. No.
Scar could get it. Scar could have it. Scar could keep it.
Captain Hook is another Disney villain. Captain Hook, he was on like a sweaty fucking cruise ship with a bunch of dudes. That's a little gay.
But he did not look sweaty. He was the one up in there showering. He was the pass around party bottom of that fucking ship. He was the only one clean and tidy.
What was Captain Hook's motive? Why we never found out why he hated Peter so much. Was it because he was just young?
I think he hated youth, and he also hated the sound of clocks.
Right,
no, it was the crocodile. He was afraid of the crocodile. He hated the clock because he was afraid of the crocodile because the crocodile ate his hand.
Right.
And he just, I don't know why he did not like. I mean, I get it. Kids be annoying, but I ain't trying to kill nobody. Like, I live in New York City on the first floor, so I've heard some annoying kids outside. But one time I came outside, there was a little girl taking a shit right outside my stairs.
You told me that story, and that is the craziest thing I've ever heard.
And what made it wild is that she was not by herself. She was with what looked like her grandfather, I'm assuming because he was pretty old. But, like, he was, like instructing her to take a shit
that is
outside my
some
stoop.
Disgusting shit.
Like, you fucking gutter butt, nasty fucking trash ass grandpa. Take your goddamn granddaughter to the fucking house.
And also it's just indecent. Like your little granddaughter, she's like exposing herself and like in public. I just can't imagine that.
Yeah, it was fucking disgusting.
Okay, let's play Smash or Pass villains. You ready for it?
Okay, Smash or Pass. Let's do it.
Okay, Dr. Octopus.
Wait. Before we do, let's take another little short break.
Oh yeah,
and we will be right back with you guys soon. All right.
Stop telling me what to do. I think we're gonna take a break.
I bet you're gonna take a break. Take a break right now. Take a fucking break.
Oh my God.
That's right.
Bob the Drag Queen. You know I got a talk show, right?
I love your talk show.
It is on the Build series. We premiere on YouTube every Thursday at 5:30 p.m. We have amazing guests like Taraji P. Henson, RuPaul, Iggy Azalea, even Bob the Drag Queen did it.
Well, you got Bob the Drag Queen once?
Bob the Drag Queen, bitch.
Girl, you better tune in, honey.
Yes, every Thursday at 5:30 on YouTube.
Okay, Smash or Pass.
Do you know about the term high yellow?
Of course.
Do y'all say that in New York?
No, that's not. That is a very southern term, high yellow.
All right, Smash or Pass.
Or as Asia says, paper sack brown. Do you say that?
No, that's some Texas shit.
Yeah, the South in Texas. We know. You're gonna give us a whole history about the South in Texas. We get
I
it.
wasn't about to say, bitch, I'm not talking to you because I'm getting paid to do it right now. Let's make that clear.
Oh my God. Smash or pass these villains. Dr. Octopus.
Dr. Octopus.
I love his bowl cut. I think the bowl cut on him is kind of cute, so I'm kind of into it.
Yeah, for me, it's a no from me.
Girl, he have them like them arms. That could be fun.
No, he's too aggressive. He's too butch. He's too aggressive. Like, I'm not into it.
I'm into it.
I don't want to be tossed around. I want to do the tossing. I do.
Okay, Lord Voldemort.
Okay, it's a pass for me.
It's a pass for me too. Absolutely.
Because
he looked like he don't wash under his balls. He looked like his fucking breath stink. No.
And he's also got to be way too emotional. I mean, this man, first of all, he's he's gonna talk your ear off, not in a good way. He's not gonna listen to any of your problems. Talking about fucking Harry Potter again. I'm like, okay, if you're gonna be talking about Harry Potter, you gotta go. Go fuck Harry. Since you love Harry so much, go hang out with Harry.
Oh my God, you are so stupid. Waluigi.
Oh, that is a smash, mom.
Really?
Super fucking smash, bro.
Okay.
I'm into that lanky thing. You know I love that lanky shit.
Oh yeah, that's Waluigi. I was a Wario. Yeah, Waluigi. Okay, Bane, bitch.
Wait, no. What's you gonna do? Are you smash past Waluigi?
Oh, pass.
What?
Pass.
Really?
Yeah,
Why?
there's nothing about Waluigi. He's too lanky. His knees go up to his fucking eyebrows. Like,
That's
ew.
hot to me.
That's
Skinny guys, I'm into that shit.
Yeah, you gonna bend him like a fucking pretzel, girl. Bend him like Beckham.
Probably, girl.
Bane.
But I feel like Waluigi's the top, though. Waluigi's definitely top. First.
No, I think she's verse.
Now, Bane.
Bitch. Yeah,
No,
yes, smash me, destroy me, choke slam me, put me upside down, suffocate me, Bane, yes.
Hit me like a train.
Bitch, I'm pressing it. You know his little button you press and he gets real crazy? Girl.
Right before he comes, just slap his
Just
chest.
slap that motherfucking button, bitch. Get in there! Oh, I love Bane. I love Bane. Especially the guy who plays him in the movie, Tom Hardy. You know Tom Hardy? He is like the chameleon of actors, Bob. He morphs drastically to any role he's doing. And I think Tom Hardy is hot. I think Bane is hot. Yes, it's a yes all
His name
around.
is Tom Hardy. Girl, maybe he's about that life. All right, what do you feel about Ganondorf?
Ganondorf.
If you guys don't know, this might be a little bit obscure. Ganondorf is the human embodiment of pure evil on the game Zelda.
Ganondorf, even though he's daddy and he looks super strong and he make me feel so dainty and so feminine, I'm gonna have to, again, he look like his breasts stink and I can't do that.
Also, he's gonna be too aggressive. You're gonna ask to get your brains fucked out, and then you're gonna really end up there.
Girl, he gonna fucking punch a hole in my soul.
And he is also on Smash. He's like one of these. He's insanely strong. Like one hit,
Right.
and you're off the fucking board. So
Yeah.
All right, let's skip through some of these. How about the Joker?
The Joker. Honestly, okay, it depends on which Joker. The new Joker movie, the Joaquin Phoenix, no. But the Suicide Squad, like that Joker, the one that played the love interest in Birds of Prey, with the new one, him, yes.
Wait, what's his name? Now I can't remember. I would have known if you didn't say that. I would have remembered his name.
I don't remember either.
He's from the Dallas Buyers Club.
Yes, him. That Joker, yes. Also,
Apparently, this probably feels rude to say, but apparently he has a humongous penis.
Orlando Bloom, is it?
No, not Orlando Bloom. Definitely not Orlando Bloom. His name is Jared Leto.
Oh, Jared Leto, yes. Wait, how do you know he has a big dick? Where did that come from?
Okay, these are just like Instagram. This is just like not Instagram. These are just like what do you call it? Internet rumors. So I do not know. This could be fully incorrect.
Have you
These are just some
seen
internet rumors
Justin
that,
Bieber's ding-a-ling flying around? He was out somewhere by a waterfall and someone snapped a picture of his dick. It's like all over the internet.
Not
Yeah, it's like all over the
flying
internet.
around.
He's like in like a waterfall and he's just nude. It's fine.
Well, good for you. Good for you, Biebs. You know what? Body positivity. And I'm also we're here to celebrate bodies,
100%.
penises of all sizes.
Darth Vader, who is really Hayden Christensen
But we're talking about Darth Vader, not Hayden Christensen. Darth Vader is wrecked.
What does that mean, wrecked?
Wrecked. When they took his mask off, you didn't see when Darth Vader took his mask off? Oh, Mom, she's
But I mean, bitch, you just put the lights off and no kissing. I mean, the body's right.
No.
Thanos,
it's a no for me.
Oh, sorry. Go
and
ahead.
also, he just...
Have you seen? Have I ever sent you that picture that Jay sent me of Thanos? I'm sending it to you right now. And we will be posting it in our OnlyFans. I mean, oh my God, not the OnlyFans.
OnlyFans. Oh my God.
We're posting it on our Patreon because I saw this. I said, "Oh, Thanos can," as Banjo say, "Get these cookies." Why do you make her sound like Lou, whatever his name is? Stop doing that. Louis Armstrong.
His name is Louis Armstrong.
I can't find it. I'll find it. I'll put it on Patreon. That Thanos, absolutely. Thanos is so strong. Again, like Bane, he could do. I just found it. I just sent it to you. Thanos can pick me up and do to me whatever he will. Yes.
Monet, this is disgusting. Y'all,
you must say
on Patreon. Well, looking at this picture, bitch, this is Monet. This is
if you go to the OnlyFans, I mean, shit. If you go to the Patreon, this is not safe for work. You should watch this on your private time and no kids. This is a not safe for work picture. Full disclaimer.
Monet, and you want to have sex with this?
Oh, absolutely.
Monet, what are you going to do with that? What are you going to do with that?
Well, to start, we'll have to take it out for a walk first before we proceed.
Do you really want a penis that big? Is that really what you want in your life?
Honestly, in real life,
for those of you who are watching, this thing is insane. It looks crazy. Also, bear in mind, Thanos is like 8 feet tall.
So this dick is fully like 3 feet.
Yeah, like it's insane.
In real life, honestly, I say this all the time. Big dicks are pretty. They're not functional. No one wants, in real life, you do really not want a 9-inch penis.
First of all, speak for yourself. There are some people out there who want nothing more.
Well, the average person cannot really take a real life, looking at a ruler, measuring tape 9 inches, 6 inches around dick. That is a very large penis, and most people cannot handle that.
That's That's probably a fair assessment.
A 7-inch penis to me is a great size. It's big enough to suck, to play with, to kiss, to fuck. Like a 7-inch dick is a good sized penis.
Work, girl. So what Thanos has is about 4 of those stacked on top of each other.
I know. Okay, this is like 2 more. Jigsaw. Well, we never. I guess they do.
No, we see Jigsaw in the first movie. We see Jigsaw.
Jigsaw.
I mean, spoiler alert for a movie that came out 20 years ago, I guess. But Jigsaw is like that old man. And he's dying of cancer.
Yeah.
And nothing against people with cancer, but it's I'm not attracted to this character.
Pass. Freddy Krueger, no. He's skinny and tall. Is you like that? Bob, his face is a wreck. Whole fucking.
But if he's charming, I could be won over easily.
And what you gonna do with that fucking claw hand?
It's a glove. He can take it off. It's a glove.
I thought his was like infused to his hand.
I don't know if it's fused to his hand or not, but I'm pretty sure it's just a glove. Pretty sure.
Yeah. No, I ain't fucking with no damn Freddy. I would do Jason though. Jason, that is a yes.
You're also, by the way, you're like my only friend that will watch scary movies with me.
Really?
You're like my only friend. Jacob does not watch scary movies. Nick doesn't like scary movies. None of my friends like scary movies.
Oh, I love scary movies. It really gets me going sometimes.
Have you ever had like any scenario in life that felt like a real life fucking scary movie?
Oh yeah, I think we talked about it on the podcast before. When I went to that fucking house, to that apartment building in the Bronx, and it was like in that hallway.
That shit is scary.
Yeah, I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna be like on the news. I was like murdered in the Bronx in a fucking co-op building.
Do you think that's the closest you've ever come to dying?
I feel like I've been at near-death experiences before. When I got mugged on the train, again, I don't know if that guy had a gun. He was probably joking, and who knows? He probably did or he didn't.
But if it was a joke, we'd all be laughing.
Well, I was pretty close to death then, I would say. What about you?
You think he would have shot you over? You think he would have really shot you over what was in your pocket? Would it be worth it?
God, Bob, people have died for way less, especially in New York City. New York is crazy. People do crazy shit all the time. Are you part of that Citizens app in New York where it like tells you like the crime going on in like in the city?
That sounds stressful. I don't want that in my life. Every time someone gets murdered or stabbed, you get a text. No.
No, you're not a text. You go on the app, but it's like you hear the craziest shit. Like people get mugged and killed for the craziest things in New York.
Yeah, I've never been mugged. My near-death experiences have all been like accidents. Like I stepped in the street and I almost got hit by a car, and I was like, "Oh my god!"
Ugh.
Like one time, my mom does not believe me. My mom will not believe me, and it kind of drives me crazy. When I was a kid, me and my mom were crossing the street over on Victory Drive in Columbus, Georgia, and a car ran over my foot.
And what happened to your foot?
Nothing, but it happened. But the car was going so fast that I was like, "Oh my god!" I remember taking one step onto the pavement. And then the car just ran over my foot, and I snatched my foot back, and I was like, "Oh my god!" The car just. I was like, "Oh my god!" That car just ran over my foot. And my mom was like, "Boy, that car did not. If you have a car run over your foot would be broke." And I was like, "I'm telling you, I don't know the physics, but I'm telling you that car ran over my foot, and I am alive and well. But that car ran me over."
I believe you. I think it was probably going so fast, like it was like your foot didn't have time to feel the weight of it. If that makes sense.
That's what I said, but my mom was like, "Boy, did no car. Bring your dramatic." My mom always thought that I was a drama queen.
Well, she's not wrong.
But what she is wrong about is whether or not that car ran my foot over, and that car fully ran me over.
Is it a possibility that maybe you like imagined this and it was like a phantom thing that happened to you? You think
No, because I didn't even. It's because I didn't see the car. I just felt it, and then I looked up and there was a car driving past me, and I was like, "Oh my god, this car just." And I remember it happening so fast. I just pulled my foot back, and I was like, "Jesus Christ!"
Black parents be like that. They'd be like, "Boy, ain't no damn car hit you."
That's how my mom started all of her sentences with me. "Boy,
come on now." Or you ever see that video of that kid is like, "I'm Superman."
You about to get a super ass whooping.
Black parents are fucking ridiculous. Black moms in particular.
We'll try to find that video and post it so you guys can see it. There's also this great video of this little kid sitting in the backseat of a car, and he's really crying, and he's going through this moment, and then he goes to slam the door to like let out his frustration. And right when he goes to slam the door, this black lady in the front seat goes, "You better close it soft." That's it. And then he just gently closed the door with his head hung in shame. Like the only thing he had to like vent his feelings was to slam this door, and his mom goes like, "You better close it soft."
I fucking live. I love that shit, girl. Black parents. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
My mom didn't really say this to me, but I had aunts and uncles who would like tell me to stop crying, and that I do not like.
When you tell kids stop crying,
especially boys.
Yeah, that's dangerous. I don't feel like I was ever told to stop. Yeah, I don't think that was part of my life.
Yeah, I was a crybaby though. I don't know if you were a crybaby or not. I was a crybaby.
Were you a crybaby? I can't even picture you being a crybaby.
God. So my mom would do this thing where she thought it was funny when I would cry. So whenever I would cry, she would pull out the camera and just take pictures of me. And my brother would then like do like big thumbs up or be like really like happy, and I would just be crying. And there are like so many pictures of me as a kid just like with like surrounded by my family who's really happy, and I'm just like bawling.
Oh my god, can Miss Martha please send me some of those? That shit will fucking really cure my anxiety.
I can ask her to, but my mom used to love taking pictures of me crying as a kid. She's like, "Look at you, look how you."
Oh my god, I can't. You are I just don't see you being like a crybaby kid.
Well, Mary, you don't have to. You won't have to envision it long because Martha Caldwell will send us some pictures.
Or as you love to say, and the fans clock you for roll that beautiful bean footage. What is bean footage?
Oh, that's what they used to say. There used to be this commercial for like beans, and then at some point during the commercial, they would say, "Roll that beautiful bean footage." It was literally just footage of beans on this like bean commercial, but I can't remember what the bean company was.
This that random shit you be knowing for no fucking reason. It's so ridiculous.
Okay. Roll that beautiful bean footage is a very popular saying. If you Google it, like a lot of hits will come up. What?
Okay.
Yeah.
That beautiful beat footage. What fucking random ass shit is that?
I mean, I feel like I want to ask you. I feel like we talk about most stuff, like who I think would be like real villains today. I think Elon Musk is a true life. He's gonna one day. I'm gonna be like, I told y'all.
I know. One day. I
really love a movie or a book from the perspective of the villain. That shit speaks to me.
Oh, like Maleficent, The Joker. Those are great films.
Wicked.
Oh my god, yeah, Wicked is all about her perspective, right? And why she became so wicked.
It's about how this person ended up the way they did, and it's like, see, like maybe we should be more understanding, and like maybe someone needs to check on the king from Maleficent and see why he did what he did when he was a kid.
Have you ever thought about overrated like horror films? Like to me, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, it's fine, but people like it was like the gold standard of horror movies for a long time, and I was like, it's gory, but does that make it a good horror movie just because it's super gory? Well, I guess that's what horror is. Horror should be gory.
Well, I think at the time, horror does not have to be gory. Let me just clear that up.
Okay, name a good horror movie that's not gory.
Well, Parasite's not gory.
I don't think Parasite is a horror movie.
I don't think that what's that movie with the two
The Conjuring?
The Conjuring is a horror movie and it's not gory at all.
I've never seen it.
Bitch, The Conjuring is probably the best scary movie of all time.
You say that, and you're obsessed with it. We even recorded a video for our theme because you were like, we have to do The Conjuring, The Conjuring, The Conjuring. The Conjuring is one of the best scary movies of all tiempo. I fucking love this movie. This motherfucker should have won. This should have been should have won some Parasite awards. Parasite. Yeah, I have to watch Parasite, and everyone is saying, do not see it with the English overdub. Go see the original.
Yeah, but then I have to watch it twice because I read slow. I can't read that fast. So so if I'm like reading and it takes me a while to like look back up, I'm not one of those. You ever see the folks who like just read really fucking fast and you're like, don't turn the page. I'm still fucking reading.
Yeah, I'm a moderate reader. I'm not a super fast. I'm not super slow. I'm like moderate.
And I grew up. My mom is dyslexic.
Kind of like Biden. I'm like Biden.
Just shut up. And my mom is dyslexic, so she's like a super slow reader.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I just don't. My brain does not process that. I mean, I process a lot of things fast, but when it comes to reading, I'm like, I need a little more time. So I bet you when in the movies during the epilogue of a movie, when it like when at the end when it tells you where everyone is now, I be panicking. I be sweating. I'm like, no. Like, bitch, there are beads of sweat coming off my head because this shit is going too fast.
Going to see movies with you, Bob. You talk about me. You love to talk to a movie. Bob.
No.
Bob.
Negative.
Bob.
These are false allegations.
Bob.
Do you remember that clip of Elizabeth Warren walking up to Bernie Sanders going, "Did you just call me a liar?" That's me with you right now.
That's me right now, Bob. No. You will have your little side comments throughout the end. I've seen many movies with you, and you always have side comments the entire time through.
Yeah, like a comment here and there because if I think of something funny, I want to say it.
Okay, but it's a movie. I'm trying to pay attention.
But I'd be saying like,
sometimes you're like, girl, no.
But I'd be saying like
5 minutes
one
later,
little thing.
Yeah, bitch. They're like, yeah, bitch, you should go. And I'm like, oh my god, can we watch the movie?
But they're funny jokes, and if I don't tell them now, I can't tell them later. I can't be like, you remember that one part where she did a thing? What I was thinking was,
yeah, Bob. But I want to watch the movie. We could talk about that later. That shit, you kill me with that. You be like, yeah, girl, she's a knock over there. I want. I'll be like.
Well, I'm sitting next to you at the next movie. I'm doing it again.
I know you will.
I'll tell you what makes this movie scary. That hairdo.
It'd be like shit like that. It literally be shit like that.
I wish Thanos was snap and make that outfit go away. Am I right, ladies?
Literally though, literally, Mary.
But they're just little quick comments you can just brush off or laugh at in the moment. You choose to brush them off. You won't be listening to nothing I be saying.
I sure don't.
On that note, thank you all so much for joining us.
We'll see you next time on Sibling Rivalry.
All right, peace.